How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily, and there's only one place we are going to start today, and that is at Arsenal, because head coach Mikel Arteta has been tested positive for coronavirus.
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right. So, like I said, the big breaking story throughout the night was that Arsenal's manager, Mikel Arteta, has been diagnosed with the coronavirus. Oh my God. Are the Premier League now gonna act? You're listening to all that crap that Boris Johnson was talking about, and that Premier League games were gonna go ahead this weekend. Fans were still allowed to attend. You're lucky this result come out before those games. What if we were playing Manchester City on Wednesday? You know, what if there wasn't that possibility to do with Olympiacos? You know, and that's the reason why the game was cancelled. A statement from Arsenal. Our London Colney training centre has been closed after head coach Mikel Arteta received a positive COVID-19 result this evening. Arsenal personnel who had recent close contact with Mikel will now self-isolate in line with government health guidelines. We expect this to be a significant number of people from Colney, including the full first team squad and coaching staff, as well as a smaller number of people from our Hale End Academy, which we have also temporarily closed as a precaution. We expect those who did not have close contact with Mikel to return to work in the coming days. In the meantime, our Colney and Hale End training centres will undergo a deep clean and our club sites are operating as normal. Managing Director Vinay Venkatesham said, "The health of our people and the wider public is our priority, and that is where our focus is. Our thoughts are with Mikel, who is disappointed but in good spirits. We are in active dialogue with all the relevant people to manage the situations appropriately, and we look forward to getting back to training and playing as soon as medical advice allows." Head of football Raul Sanelli added, "Mikel and the first full team squad, players and staff will be fully supported, and we look forward to getting back to training and playing as soon as medical advice allows. Obviously, Mikel's full recovery is the priority now for us all. We will work with Public Health England on the next steps in regards to our facilities and staff, and with the Premier League, Football Association and relevant clubs around the forthcoming matches in the Premier League and Emirates FA Cup. It is clear we will not be able to play some fixtures on their current scheduled dates. We will update supporters who have tickets for forthcoming games with more information as soon as possible. We are now working to trace any other people who have had recent close contact with Mikel. We will let them know what has happened, and they should follow the NHS guideline, which is likely to recommend self-isolation. Mikel has said, "This is really disappointing, but I took the test after feeling poorly. I will be at work as soon as I am allowed." Now, looking at some of the reports, it's saying that he took his training on Tuesday with the Man City game in mind, and then on Wednesday, he started to feel unwell. Now, he has been in close contact with the whole entire first team. We played West Ham last weekend. How many people could he have affected? You know, are we going to find out in the next 24 to 48 hours that players have the coronavirus? Remember, Mikel Arteta took the test on Wednesday based on him feeling unwell. Now, a lot of the players, they will not have had the test because the game getting called off and the fact that, you know, they'd been in close proximity to the Olympiacos owner. They were just finishing that last day or so of self-isolation. So now they're going to have to be tested, which takes a couple of days. So how many could it be? Wow. I'm absolutely shocked. Absolutely shocked. And it's just like, is it now going to take something like this, the coronavirus, to affect someone in the Premier League? You know, no symptoms or anything, a direct, you know, infection of the virus to a Premier League manager. Is that now what it's going to take for the Premier League to say, right, done, cancelled? The FA, Premier League and everything else are holding an emergency meeting, and I do believe, you know, they're going to suspend the league. Some are saying there's people within the committee that want the league to finish completely. Done. Wipe the season. Slate. Clean. Finished. Done and dusted. Whatever. I don't see that. Not at the moment. Unless there was a rapid increase, you know, within managers, players, etc. that may have the virus. You've got to think, Mikel Arteta, he would have been in close proximity with the likes of David Moyes, West Ham. You know, and if he passed on the infection, then it goes to the West Ham. It's a spiraling effect. It's like a domino. We don't know. And now all of these people that are in, you know, these kind of areas and the proximity of what Mikel Arteta was and etc., they're all going to have to be tested. So over the next few days, you're probably going to find that there's players and officials and staff and all sorts that are affected. If nobody else is, then my word, everyone's lucky. You know, apparently this was not caught because of the Olympiacos owner, because Mikel Arteta was not in his company. He never met him. So the only other thing that may have happened is that one of the staff members or the players that did meet him, did they pass it on to Mikel Arteta? Nobody knows. And you've got Boris Johnson doing his Cobra meeting. Just carry on. It's fine. Life's all right. Just carry on. Let's not worry about anything. You know, let's all go to the Winchester. Absolute farce, man. Seriously. And the Premier League should have acted a long time ago, like everywhere else is. You know, other countries have turned around and said life is more important than football and sport in general. Shut it down. Shut it down. Let's contain it. Let's control it. Let's sort everything out. Nah, it's fine. Let Cheltenham go ahead. All the thousands of people that are going to go there, have a beer. Wash your hands. Take some sanitizer. Fucking joke, man. Absolute joke. And you run the risk. I was going to go to the game on Saturday with my kids. You know, how many people will take their children to football? Take themselves to football? And you don't know what you're putting yourself into. Who do you believe? Who do you trust? Nobody knows anymore. I don't know. Do you know? Absolute fucking joke. Sick to death of it, man. Because from the outside in, it looks like the only thing they care about is money. Oh, don't shut down the Premier League this weekend. It'll cost us this much money. Oh, make sure you don't do that because it'll cost us this much money. What do you care about? Money or health? Money. Nobody else's health. Deal with it yourselves. Ain't your family. See all these people talking about, oh, it only affects the old people. It's only old people that die. All right. If someone's lost their mum or their dad, someone like that, they're in their 70s, their granddad, their nan or whatever it is, you go and sit in front of their family. You know, you go and sit there and say, oh, well, they're old. You know, all the only people that die, innit? Do you know what I mean? When it don't affect you and you think, yeah, I'm all right. Don't really care. How fucking selfish are people, man? Doesn't matter what age you are. People are dying. Wake up. Life is bigger than football, man. Done and dusted. End of. Simple as that. So I can't say no more. That is today's daily news. I was going to talk about, Europa League games and everything else, but what more can I talk about? Because this is more important than football results, anything. Football, shut it down. Premier League, shut it down. Couldn't give a shit. Life is more important. And that's all I've got to say today. End of story. I'm out of here.